gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else. The afterworld. A world of never-ending happiness. You can always see the sun, day or night. So when you call up that shrink in Beverly Hills, you know the one, Dr. Everything will be alright. Instead of asking how much of your time is left, ask how much of your mind, baby. Cause in this life, things are much harder than the afterworld. This life, you're on your own. And if the elevator tries to break you down, go crazy, punch your higher low. World you live in, take a look around. At least you got friends. Come on, lady, more friendly world. Just don't jump on the floor. That's all I heard. I'm gonna let the elevator bring us down. Oh no, let's go, crazy. Let's get nuts. Look for the purple and then I see them.
So this morning I'm looking at the paper and I see the headline, the little headline that said the prince died of an accidental fentanyl overdose. So you guys are saying, Julie, what's fentanyl? Well, it's a prescription opiate. It's a narcotic. It's a controlled substance that's used to relieve pain. So I think I read someplace, and I could be wrong, but I thought I read someplace that he had hurt his back or something. And so the man was in pain. But here's the thing about opiates. Opiates cause 28,000 deaths in our country every year. 28,000 lives are cut too short because of their addiction to opiates. Heroin's an opiate. Fentanyl's an opiate. More than half, which means more than 14,000 deaths every year, are because of an addiction to an opiate. Now, in Prince's case, they ruled it an accidental overdose. So now we've lost this great music legend, and he's gone. And every time you hear one of his songs, I'm hoping that his loss is not what comes to mind. What should come to mind is what comes to mind when I hear it. It's Mrs. Robinson's living room where Margaret and I would watch MTV for hours. That's what comes to mind when I hear Prince's music. But I think we have if we're not going to let his death just sit there and be just another death of another celebrity, then we got to do something about this epidemic that we're having in the country. 28,000 people die of opiate addictions every year. 28,000 people. So, and they're not all Prince, but to somebody they are a prince or a princess. We need to do something. If more than 14,000 of them are our providers, our doctors, prescribing a medication that's going to kill you, then we need to find a better way. There's got to be a better way. Morphine is another drug. But they wouldn't send Cheryl home with morphine. But they will send Prince home with fentanyl. There's got to be more controls in place. I don't know exactly what the answer is. I'm not expecting to give you an answer in this little short vlog, or whatever you want to call it, in the morning. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. This is a tragedy, people, and this tragedy happens 28,000 times every year in America. And we need to figure out what the best way is to put a stop to it. That's all I've got to say this morning. Because, 1999 was a long time ago. And, I just feel like I'm gonna miss his music, and where's he going next? And I'm not even a mega fan. I wouldn't even be a capital F fan. Those ones that go, they've got all his albums and all his songs and they can sing everything. I just have a few of my favorites. But if he had to leave us so soon, and 57 is soon, then I would think that we should be able to do something to prevent this from happening to somebody else, and someone else's child, someone else's brother, someone else's sister, someone else's mom or dad. There's got to be a better way. And that's pretty much all I have to say today. So I'm sorry that I'm not being upbeat, but pretty much that's all I have to say today.